Hi and welcome to this week's Woohoo Wednesday. If you have intuitively chosen card number 1, here is your divine soulful message. It is the card called Pathways. Now the message on the bottom says, follow your intuitive guidance that leads you towards the pathway of happiness. If you have a look on this card, all of these circles here are like our compass. It's about trying to find our true north. So the message that comes through is that there is something that you're wanting to pursue, but you're afraid to do it. You're future pacing and looking in and going, can I afford it? Will I have time? Will I even commit? Is it something I'll actually even use? And because of that, you're diffusing the very thing that you want to do, and you're watering it down as if it's nothing, when intuitively it keeps coming into your consciousness all the time. Your soul is telling you to follow that direction for a reason. Now that's the reason why it keeps going over and over and over in your mind. But what happens is, because you have future paced and have dulled down all the joy and this excitement, and you haven't even considered what will be the benefit of you doing it, how will you grow, how can you use that beautiful bit of information, tool, or insight, how will it shift your mindset, how will it encourage you to evolve into the next version of self, or the more evolved version of self. And because you haven't considered that, your mind only has a connection point to soul is sending me this message to follow this pathway, but it doesn't generate any joy. So now we need to be able to look at ways in which to start training your mind to start looking at what if it turns out amazing? What if it reaches more than your greatest expectations? What if you accelerate and do it so well that you can make it an abundant lifestyle for yourself? What if it's the very thing that ignites your passion? Now, when your mind goes, hey, I need you to follow this pathway, and it connects to the what if in the excitement form, it's going to generate. And now then it's about converting it into action. So that also the other thing that I would say is that as I'm talking about this, I can feel in my physical body that I feel very stuck. My body feels very heavy, even my spine feels a bit sore, and I've got a few pain points that have presented themselves as I'm doing this for you. So that's an indication that you have got dense energy stuck in your physical body. So movement is going to be the key. Movement is action. When that idea or intuitive information comes forward, it's about taking action, and that's going to generate more joy. So this is how you start reminding yourself how important it is to do things for yourself. As women, predominantly, we tend to put ourselves on the back burner in every shape and form. We put everyone else's needs above ourselves, and therefore there is little energy left for you to do anything for yourself. So not only is it about shifting your mindset, but it's also about shifting the way in which you have disrespected yourself. And I will say that because when we disrespect ourselves, that means that we don't even bother to acknowledge what's important, and then also not noticing that your levels of happiness and joy is starting to get depleted, and it's harder and harder to get joy coming from external factors when it's the internal shifts that need to occur. So your mindset needs to shift around treating yourself more respectfully, recognizing that you're worthy and deserving of your time and energy and effort just as much as you give to others, and putting yourself first as a priority. So that could be a pattern or a behavior that you have adopted throughout your life, which could also be another area to consider looking at. Where does that belief system originate from? And then also remembering to have that what if mindset shift. What if you follow that intuitive information and it leads you to the pathway of infinite joy and happiness? So I hope that this helps you greatly in being able to understand what's going on for you on a physical but also mental and emotional level. If you feel like there is a belief that you are aware of but you're not sure how in which to shift that, feel free to jump on, message me, or I'll send a link below and book in and have an energy clearing session where we go in, dive deep to see where that core belief comes from and release it from within your energy vortex. So that offer is there for you if you feel like that is something that you've been looking for. Otherwise, I wish you an incredibly amazing week ahead. Much love, and I'll see you again soon.